This is the 2025 Harley Davidson Tri-Glide Ultra, a three-wheeled machine anyone can ride that's built for a long haul with the performance and tech to match. We're going to talk about why you shouldn't sleep on this intriguing trike. Let's do work. We aim to give you the highest quality motorcycle reviews here, so subscribe to keep it locked in. Powering this luxury cruise liner of a motorcycle trike is the twin-cooled Milwaukee 8 114 engine. It delivers a formidable 93 horsepower at just 5,000 RPM and a thumping 120 pound-feet of torque at just 2,500 RPM. Delicious. At a running order weight of 1,237 pounds, which isn't bad for this big beast, that power shines. This bike allows for confident, effortless acceleration even with a passenger and a full load of gear. And believe me, you can fit a lot of gear in this thing. In fact, if you're a two-wheeler rider like me, this is the perfect second bike for long, comfortable trips. Fuel economy is 42 miles per gallon, and paired with a 6-gallon tank, you're looking at a cruising range of well over 200 miles between stops. This is a touring machine designed for minimal interruption. I can tell you after riding it, this trike is as exciting as a motorcycle, but more leisurely. In terms of tech, Harley Davidson has packed this trike with features to enhance control and convenience. The Boombox GTS infotainment system has a 6.5-inch full-color TFT touchscreen that is glove-friendly. It handles navigation, communication, and a 25-watt per channel audio system with 4 5.25-inch speakers. And as always, it sounds great even at highway speeds. I do have to give a shout out to Lucchino of Harley Davidson of Danbury, Connecticut for always letting me ride his brand new motorcycles. He did give me a code word for you guys. If you go there and end up buying this trike and tell him Ducati Diaries sent you, you will get $1,000 off, a $200 service voucher, and a free t-shirt of your choosing. Remember to tell him Ducati Diaries sent you. Once again, that's Lucchino of Harley Davidson of Danbury, Connecticut. He is the owner, and he will come across with the good stuff. Something I found necessary and entertaining, this trike comes with a standard electric reverse. On a machine this size, believe me, that's a necessity, not just a luxury. No more physical strain in tight parking spots or on an incline. You press a button and the trike does the work for you. And it's pretty fast too, so you can get out and go. A very cool feature and easy to operate. Safety is handled by the Reflex Defensive Rider System, or RDRS. This is a full suite of electronic aids, including but not limited to cornering ABS, which adjusts brake pressure dynamically when you're turning, electronic linked braking, which intelligently balances brake force between the front and rear wheels, and drag torque slip control, which reduces rear wheel hop on downshifts. Speaking of brakes, you've got a dual floating rotor with a 4-piston fixed caliper up front and a fixed rotor with a floating 36mm piston and an integrated parking brake in the rear. These are serious components for a serious machine. Okay, all that's cool, but how about the ride experience? It's very recreational. There is an addictive sensation going on around corners that's a cross between a race car and a motorcycle. It's kind of like riding one of those carnival rides that spins you around while spinning you around. It's quite addictive and you have to try it. At first, and well, second and third, you feel uneasy going around a corner. Because on a bike, you counter steer and you lean into the corner. But on the trike, you steer through the corner and you feel those G-forces that seem like they want to throw you off the side of the bike. But because you've got those big old wheels on the back, you stay upright and it's safe. It's a different and unique kind of thrill. And the 2 rear wheels provide a level of stability that can be particularly appealing to riders transitioning from 2 wheels, or those seeking maximum comfort and confidence on long journeys. Or if you want to put your wife on the back and give her that comfy seat and keep her extra safe. And I'll tell you later in the video why this is definitely a man's trike. The independent rear suspension significantly smooths out the ride, absorbing road imperfections that would challenge a traditional bike. The front suspension features 49mm dual bending valve forks, providing consistent damping and improving handling on a variety of road surfaces. This trike handles well, even over bumps and corners. Once I got over my initial cornering trepidation, I was whipping around corners and enjoying those G-forces like I was on a racetrack with my old Shelby GT350, except without the cage. There's a distinct feeling of planted stability, a solid connection to the road that you don't get from a traditional motorcycle, and obviously the open airness, I made that up, of being in a car. Whereas on a motorcycle, it's a nimble dance with the road, the trike is more about a confident, commanding presence. You really do feel unshakable on this trike. This is really a Harley Davidson motorcycle, and I mean really, with just an additional wheel. And make no mistake, the sound and feel of this machine are quintessentially Harley Davidson. At idle, the Milwaukee 8 engine provides a deep, satisfying rumble, and under acceleration, it's an authoritative, powerful note that lets you know you're in control of a significant piece of machinery. And then there's that aesthetic. This is a Harley Davidson and it looks like one. The Tri-Glide Ultra oozes with classic Harley, but with a lot of modernity infused where it counts. You've got the iconic Batwing fairing, whose aerodynamics are designed to reduce head buffeting. Wind wasn't on my mind as I sat comfortably behind it, even on the highway at higher speeds. It is truly super comfortable. If I had to pick one word to describe this trike, it's comfortable. The blackout trim package on this bike is strategically placed from the engine guards to the exhaust pipes, giving it that unmistakable premium look and feel. The full LED lighting, including the Daymaker headlight, not only looks sleek, but provides a superior visibility on the road. The whole package looks as powerful as it performs, and this trike has an undeniable road presence. So who is this 2025 Tri-Glide Ultra for? This is for the rider who prioritizes long-distance comfort, passenger accommodations, a massive amount of storage space, and the stability of three wheels without sacrificing the classic American touring experience. I'd love to have this as an extra bike to take my wife on a safer, more stable ride with a lot of storage for our things. I'd be remiss not to talk about storage. One of the most significant advantages of the 2025 Tri-Glide Ultra is its exceptional storage capacity. With a combined luggage volume of 6.8 cubic feet, that's right, you heard me correctly, you have ample space for everything you need for a weekend trip or an extended journey. The storage is split between two main compartments. The trunk, yes, it has a trunk, and it's a big one. This weatherproof locking trunk provides the bulk of storage with 4.4 cubic feet of space. It's perfect for stowing away larger items like luggage bags or even a few grocery bags. And believe me, there's no cooler way to go to the grocery store than this. You have the King Tour Pack luggage carrier located behind the passenger seat. The iconic Tour Pack offers an additional 2.4 cubic feet of storage. It's ideal for carrying essentials you need to access quickly like helmets, riding gear, or a jacket. This carrier is also equipped with interior lighting and a secure locking mechanism. One thing that took a few stoplights to get used to is when you come to a stop, you just sit there and chill. You don't have to put your foot down and hold up the bike like you do on a motorcycle. It just adds to the overall chill vibe of the trike. The only con I can think of is getting on the trike. It feels like you have to climb over it. But Al Lucchino from Harley Davidson of Danbury, Connecticut showed me a nice little trick that does the trick. You unfold the passenger footboards and they act as a ladder, making it easy. Once sitting, if you feel like it, you could just reach over and put them back up without any effort. Alright, what does all this awesomeness cost? The manufacturer's suggested retail price for the 2025 Tri-Glide Ultra starts around $37,999, varying with the color and trim options and before fees and stuff. It's a premium vehicle for a premium experience, and it's built to provide exactly that for thousands of miles to come. This is a high-quality trike. But let's think about the competition. There isn't any. You can get bikes like Can-Am's Slingshot or Riker, but to me, those are closer to cars on this unique spectrum of vehicle, and the Harley Davidson Trike is just a notch above a motorcycle. It looks more like a motorcycle and acts like one because it is a motorcycle, just with a third wheel thrown in for good measure. After spending some time with the Harley Davidson Tri-Glide Ultra, I have a clearer sense of what it feels like to ride a three-wheeler from a two-wheeler perspective. It's an experience that demands a different kind of respect and attention. You can't just lean into a curve, you have to physically steer it through. This is a big, solid machine that needs you to command it with your arms and shoulders, especially on tighter roads. It's less of a graceful fall into corners, and more like wrestling a big bear through the corners. This is certainly a man's bike. And yes, I said a bike instead of a trike because that's what naturally flowed out of me as I wrote this script. It's a bike just with another wheel. Some riders do say it can leave their shoulders feeling the work after a long day of riding. I didn't find that at all. I enjoyed putting some muscle into the cornering and reaping the reward of fun and being one with the machine. The Tri-Glide's solid rear axle means that the back wheels don't move independently, which means the trike can feel different over bumps. Instead of gliding over a pothole, you'll feel the back end roll from side to side. It's a sensation that takes some getting used to, like the bike is reacting in two different ways at the same time. The experience is about feeling a new sense of planted stability, a solid connection to the road you will never get on two wheels. Let me know what you think of the Harley Davidson Tri-Glide Ultra. Would you buy one? Why or why not? Hit that like button to help a brother out, and always remember the motto, bark less, wag more, and always be kinder than necessary.